Okay, on this DD, we're going to deal with the natural weapons on the body that you use to manipulate and strike these points. When you're using the nerve pinches, you use preferably the finger and the thumb. The finger and the thumb, you put the index finger knuckle under the point and the pad of the thumb on top. It is no use putting the top of your thumb with the nail digging into the skin. When you apply this kind of pressure, it is too specific, and you're not manipulating the nerve, you're not pinching the nerve, you're actually cutting the nerve. So when you apply with the pad of the thumb, you use the thumb to manipulate. You don't manipulate with the finger. When you are striking the points, you use the full range of martial arts natural weapons. Striking with the fist is like striking with a hammer. It's not specific. The body will absorb a shock from something the size of a fist, no problem, especially somebody who is fit and well and has good muscle structure. If somebody is used to fighting, the amount of impact that's needed to affect them is double, 3 times what a normal person would take. For effect, if you're striking a point that is protected by heavy muscle or bone, if you're using a blade, you use this. It's called hurricane, lightning blade. And this is used for striking bony surfaces. And it's like firing a machine gun. You don't really need to be that accurate. So if you fire it out in the general direction, if it connects anywhere along the line, it's going to be effective. For precision, you use ippon ken. Again, it's used for striking bony prominences. Or you use nakyubi ippon ken, the middle protruding knuckle. This is, or used to be, one of the favorite shapes for the karate fist, especially in competition. I remember well getting a rib pushed in on my lung with a peevish competitor. What it is an absolutely excellent weapon for striking on specific pressure points. To strike onto this, a quick tap. For striking on the nose, you're not going to get it, but it'll slip off and it'll strike the sinus on the side of the nose. Absolutely ideal. Striking in this way, not so great, but if you strike upwards at 45, it's perfect. Not so good to use against the feet or the legs because the power will smash the knuckle and push it back in, and it doesn't matter how many concrete blocks you can break with a punch. When somebody is in guard, if you use this and you strike here, you're actually striking onto a pressure point where you're going to release the middle bone in the hand. When the middle bone in the hand is released, it collapses and you wind up with a situation like this, where the hand is in spasm all the time and it's an actual physical tick. They can fix it, but it takes a tremendous amount of surgery, and you also have to have electrotherapy done afterwards to relieve the pressure.